Let's create a case now and see how we can manage the information for the case. I'm going to go to my catalog, put in the search parameters, and pick some media files that I want to add to my case. I'm going to select these three files right here, and I'm going to say new case and give it a case number, save, and then I'm going to commit those cases. So now that case has been created, I can go to my tree element, my tag right here, my name, go to the current year, the month. There's the case I just added. Now you'll see I have basic information. I have the time that the case was created, the original case date, the status, my warrant number, and me as the owner. The case files are all there, which we added from the catalog. And what I have to do now is I need to go ahead and flesh out the rest of the information here. So I'm going to go and say that this was, for example, a DUI. I'm going to put in the name. And I'm going to go ahead and put an address. And I'm going to go ahead and pick a county. I'm not sure if this is correct, but we'll just go ahead and use some values in there now. And also phone number. And then date of birth we can pick. Let's go back a little bit further. Let's go back into, say, the 50s, 59, June 9th. Sounds good. At this point, I can also add vehicle information. I can add case notes. Now, the case notes are just like the case notes we had in the media slides. And so as soon as I begin typing, I'll say suspect charged with DUI, for example. And you'll notice that just like before, the header information here is fixed. I can't edit or change it. And until I save this case, I can continue to edit and change the text. But once I save it, I'm going to go ahead and save it here. It clears out. Let me go back and reload it. Go back to the case notes. There's my notes. Now, as soon as I come in here and I start typing again, I'm just going to type some letters. You'll see that it locks everything above it. I can't delete or change that. I can only change what I'm adding. So this gives you some chain of custody protection. Other parties, if someone else is involved, I'm going to go ahead and enter their information here. Say Mary Jones, for example. And give her, I'm going to skip the address just for demonstration purposes. The race, say she is Caucasian. And the role, we looked at the roles in the administration piece when we set that up. Say this person is a victim. Or better yet, let's just make her a witness. And I'm going to update the party. So now Mary Jones is in there. And we have also the case files. And I can go back again and also add memos to the case files. So once everything is satisfactory and where I want, I simply save the case. Let's go back and review it again. There's the case information, the case notes, and Mary Jones as the other party, and the case files. That's pretty much all there is to managing the case. But say, for example, I have a case and I want to bring more images into it. That's pretty simple. I can either do it one of two ways. I can add files through this interface right here, or I can open up Windows Explorer, for example, and say I want to bring in some pictures. Let's see, what do we have? Sample pictures. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in a sample picture, say this koala. Just drag and drop it in. Now you'll notice with this image, until I save the case, the media notes is grayed out. I have the option to remove this media file until I save it, unlike these others where that option does not exist. So I am going to go ahead and remove it, and I'll just save the case again. And that's pretty much all there is to managing your case files.